Your awakening starts now. Are you ready? Welcome to Secrets of the Bible. There are moments in life when everything feels connected, when the signs, the whispers, and the unexplainable align in ways that are impossible to ignore. You may have felt it, seen it, even sensed it, as if something greater is guiding you toward a deeper truth. And right now, this is one of those moments. Stop everything. This is not a coincidence. You were meant to see this. Every sign, every unanswered thought, every strange feeling you couldn't explain, it has all led you to this very moment. Something far greater is unfolding. The truth is about to reveal. The call has been activated, and only those who are truly ready will grasp the message until the very end. Stay with me, because what you're about to hear could change everything. Some people enter your life and it feels as if they were always meant to be there. Some places call to you, not as new discoveries, but as long-lost pieces of yourself. These moments are not random, they are markers, undeniable proof that you were never meant to walk an ordinary path. If you have felt this pull, this deep knowing that refuses to be ignored, then understand this: you are one of the chosen. These signs are not mere coincidences, they are confirmations, guiding you toward the mission that has always been yours. You do not fully belong to this world because you were never meant to. There is something inside you that cannot be silenced, an unshakable truth that you are made for more. The loneliness you've carried is not a burden, it is a calling. You were set apart, designed for a purpose greater than what this world offers. This is not the time to hesitate. The time for waiting is over. Step forward, take your place. The call has been placed on your life, now it's time to rise. You have felt it all your life, that quiet restlessness, that unshakable sense that something about this world is not as it seems. While others move through life unquestioning, you have always searched for something more. You have sensed the gaps, the missing pieces, the truths hidden beneath the surface, and when you tried to speak about it, the reactions told you everything. The blank stares, the half smiles, the polite dismissals. Over time, you learned to keep these thoughts to yourself, believing no one else could see what you saw. But this isolation was never a mistake. It was the first step. The chosen are always set apart before they are set in motion. This sense of separation, this period of solitude, it is not meant to break you, it is meant to prepare you. Because true awakening does not happen in the noise of the world. It happens in the silence, in the stillness, when the distractions fade and the deeper calling within you begins to rise. Now is the time to trust that feeling, to listen to the voice inside you that is calling you towards something greater. You may feel the need to step away, to distance yourself from certain people, places, or energies that no longer align with who you are becoming. Follow that instinct. It is not loss, it is alignment. It is your spirit making room for what is coming. And here is what you need to know. The more you embrace this phase, the more you will be led to those who see what you see, who walk the path you are walking. This is the process. This is the way forward. Let it happen. Step into it. Your journey has already begun. There are those who truly resonate with your energy, those who understand what you feel because they have walked this path too. The solitude of the chosen is not a punishment, it is a calling. A calling to stop seeking validation from a world that was never meant to define you, and to start listening to the only voice that truly matters. Your own. Think back, how many times have you felt out of place, misunderstood, as if no one truly saw you for who you are? If you have ever felt this, know this. This is not the end of your journey, it is the beginning. And in the next few moments, you will come to understand that this solitude, this restlessness, this deep knowing within you, it has all been preparing you for something much greater. And once you see it, you will never look at this feeling the same way again. Nothing you have lived through was by chance. Every sensation you've had since childhood, every moment of solitude, every experience that left you questioning what others accepted without thought, they were all pieces of something bigger. The world has tried to convince you that your intuition was just a coincidence, that your dreams were nothing more than imagination, that your sense of being different was just in your head. But you have always known the truth. You feel all of this because you are one of the chosen. The signs were always there, your heightened sensitivity, your premonitions, your unexplainable connections with certain people and places, that invisible force that carried you through your hardest moments. None of it was random. The universe has been speaking to you all along. You did not come into this world by accident. You came with a purpose. And now, the moment of revelation has arrived. Step forward. The path is waiting. Most people move through life unaware, disconnected from reality. They exist on autopilot, trapped in the illusions of the material world, never questioning, never seeing beyond what is placed in front of them. But you have always felt something more. A quiet pull, a lingering knowing that refused to be silenced, and now the moment has come. The veil is lifting. The chosen are not ordinary. They were never meant to blend into the background, never meant to follow without question. They came to awaken, to disrupt, to illuminate what has been hidden in plain sight. But before they can bring light to others, they must first walk through the darkness themselves. And that is what you have been doing all along. Every challenge, every loss, every doubt, it was never meant to break you. It was preparing you to see, preparing you to step forward. The world has kept its eyes closed, but yours are beginning to open. The illusions are fading. The truth is standing before you, waiting to be seen. Now, all that's left is to lift the curtain. For so long you wandered through the maze, searching for answers, feeling the weight of something unseen pressing against your soul. But now the shadows are giving way to light. The door you thought was locked was never locked at all. The world you knew was only a fraction of what was real. But knowing the way out is not enough. You have two choices. You can let fear pull you back into the illusion, convincing yourself that nothing has changed, or you can take the step that was always meant to be yours. You can embrace the mission, step into the unknown, and walk fully into your awakening. But before you decide, understand this: realizing you are one of the chosen is not the end of the journey, it is only the beginning. The door is open, the path is clear. You must learn how to unlock your true potential. In the next few moments, you will discover how to access the power that has always been within you, waiting to be awakened. Because knowing who you are is not enough, you must act. Now that you understand nothing in your life was a coincidence, one question remains: what will you do with this knowledge? Recognizing that you are one of the chosen is only the first step. Awareness alone is not transformation. From the moment you accept your calling, everything shifts. Your perception sharpens, your intuition deepens, and the signs from the universe become impossible to ignore. The path ahead becomes clear, but there is something you must understand. Many receive the call, many see the signs, but few have the courage to answer. Fear keeps them bound to the familiar. Doubt traps them in routine. The expectations of the world around them convince them to stay small, to silence the voice within. But you can no longer turn back. You can no longer turn back. Now that you have awakened, your soul will no longer allow you to fit into an ordinary life. The illusions have fallen away, and the truth stands before you. But awakening is not enough. Knowing who you are is not enough. You must now learn how to follow the path laid out for you. You have seen the signs, you have felt the calling, but knowing is not enough. You must now move. You must now trust yourself in a way you never have before. The first step is to silence the noise. The world around you will always try to pull you back into distraction, into routine, into fear, but your path requires clarity. Begin by creating space, whether through quiet moments in solitude, through reflection, or through simply listening to what rises within you when all distractions fade. Trust that the stillness will bring answers. Next, pay attention to the patterns unfolding in your life. The universe speaks through repetition. If an idea keeps returning, if certain symbols or numbers appear over and over, if a door keeps opening despite your doubts, it is not a coincidence, it is a calling. Trust what keeps pulling at your soul and follow where it leads. Then, listen to your own intuition above all else. You have spent a lifetime being told what to believe, how to act, who to be. Now you must unlearn the habit of seeking external validation. When you feel drawn to something but cannot explain why, do not dismiss it. When you feel a strong resistance to something, do not force yourself to fit into it. Your body, your energy, your instincts know. You only need to listen. Once you feel the signs and trust yourself, it is time to take action. Move toward what aligns with your spirit, even if it feels uncertain. The path will never be fully clear before you take the first step, but clarity is found in movement. If you feel called to leave a place, take the first step toward change. If you feel drawn to new knowledge, start exploring it. If your soul urges you toward something greater, take the leap. The mind will ask for logic, but the soul asks for trust. And here is what you must understand. Once you choose to move, the universe meets you halfway. The right people will appear, opportunities will align, the doors you feared were locked will open at the precise moment you need them. But this only happens if you step forward. So now there is only one thing left to do. Move, step into the unknown, trust in yourself, trust that you are being guided. You have already seen behind the curtain, there is no turning back. Now the path is waiting. Walk forward and everything you need will be revealed. The world is waiting for you, and if you have come this far, understand this was never a coincidence. In the next few moments, everything will become clear. You will see how every experience, every sign, every feeling you could never explain has been leading you here. This is the moment where everything changes, if you choose to let it. Because now you have a choice to make. Now you know. You have always felt it, that quiet pull, that sense that you were meant for something more. But now there is no more doubt. Everything you have lived through, every unexplainable sensation, every synchronicity, every moment of solitude, every premonition that became reality, none of it was random. You were never here by accident. You were never lost. You were being guided. And now the path is before you. You can turn away, pretend you never saw the signs, and continue as before. Or you can step forward. You can accept what has always been yours, step into the life you were meant to live, and awaken the power that has been waiting inside you all along. The choice is yours. But know this, once you decide to embrace your calling, once you take that first step, everything will shift. The universe will move with you. The world needs your light. Now, it is time to shine. So now you stand at the threshold of something greater. You are here for a reason. Everything you have felt, everything that has led you to this moment, it was all preparing you to awaken to who you truly are. The world may have tried to convince you otherwise, may have told you to silence your intuition, to ignore the signs, to dismiss your calling as mere imagination, but deep down, you know the truth. You have always known. And now, it's time to step fully into it. This is just the beginning. There is more to uncover, more to remember about yourself, more to explore about the mission you were given. If you feel this message resonated with you, if something deep inside you stirred while listening, then this was your sign. The next step is yours to take. Don't ignore it. Don't wait for permission. The time to explore, to awaken, to truly understand yourself is now. And I'm here to guide you through it. If you felt this resonate, don't just listen, act. Subscribe now and take the next step with me. We go deeper in the next video. The universe has already called you. Now it's time to answer.